Hi Brawlers, and welcome to another one of my Q&A videos. You guys have asked me questions and now I'm going to try and answer as much as I can. So I apologize if some of you have questions that I don't answer, but for the sake of time, I can't answer everyone's questions. But stick around and let's see what questions you guys have for me, and at the end of the video, we'll announce our giveaway winner. So without any further delay, let's go. How did you come up with a name for your channel? My channel name is actually inspired by WrestleTalk. It's a wrestling news site that talks about news in pro wrestling. So I took Bakugan and we put talk in front of it and we created BakuTalk, and that's how I came up with the name. But WrestleTalk was the main inspiration, and especially inspiring a lot of my creative material. So there's your answer there. How tall are you? I am 6'5". No, I'm kidding. I'm actually 5'11" or so. Why rapid fire? Because rapid fire is awesome. Did you and your friends all get into Bakugan back when the Legacy series came out? Sadly for me, I was the only one who played in my school past the second season. No, actually. We didn't all get into the Legacy series. I can't speak for everyone, like Chad and Dawson and JC and Evie and stuff. I was into the Legacy series back then, but I didn't go past the first season. But everyone else, I don't know. But for me, I was into the Legacy series because I watched the show, and a lot of the kids in the summer camp played, and me and my brother just joined along. But after the first season, that's about it. What did you think when you first started reviewing or talking about Bakugan? To be honest, I was a little scared and shy. I did not know if my reviews would actually impact you guys in such a way, or you guys would actually bother watching or listening to me talk about my thoughts on Bakugan. But you know, it's very surprising that you guys actually are interested in what my opinions are. So it was really shocking to me that you guys would watch. But when I first thought about talking about Bakugan, I was scared, I was shy, and I didn't know what to think. I thought nobody would care or react. But you guys gave me a reaction, and that's what I'm grateful for. When and how did you get into Bakugan, and what inspired you to start making videos on it? Well, when Bakugan's reboot first came out, Simo was doing Bakugan stuff because he was invited to the very first invitational to preview Bakugan's reboot before it actually launched. I saw his videos and I saw the gameplay of it, and I thought, wow, this is so cool. You know, I play Magic the Gathering, I play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I play Vanguard and stuff, and I saw all of his videos on Bakugan, and I'm like, wow, this seems like a fun game. It's definitely way better than the original series. So I ended up getting into it mostly because of Simo, and all of a sudden I'm starting to see a bunch of people making videos and making content about Bakugan, and it's just overall such a cool franchise. So when and how I got into Bakugan, you can probably thank Simo for that. And how I just started talking about it, well, it just really piqued my interest, and I really wanted to share my opinions to you guys. And you know, I'm glad you guys watch. Who is your favorite golden Bakugan? Oh, that's tough. You know, I was really intrigued with Tico, his design, but Pyravian looks really awesome. Golden Bakugan though, it would have to be a mix of Tico and Pyravian. That's really tough because they're not really too much of a focal point with that much character in the show. So yeah, in terms of design, I really like Pyravian. How old are you? Have you watched Darling in the Franxx? What did you think of it if you watched it? I am 24, and no, I have not watched Darling in the Franxx yet. My girlfriend did, I think. She cosplayed a character in Darling in the Franxx. I haven't watched it, and I think she's trying to get me to watch it. I will watch it eventually, though. Do you like tacos? Yes. Why did you start this channel? Well, okay, so why I started BakuTalk and doing Bakugan news stuff? Well, Bakugan is such a fascinating game, and I haven't seen a lot of people doing like, you know, news related stuff and keeping everybody up to date with everything that goes on with Spin Master and like releases and all that. So then I thought, you know what, I did that video when Bakugan Resurgence like got out early, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this as like a sort of news coverage. And you know, WrestleTalk, I'm an avid viewer of WrestleTalk, and you know, a lot of their material inspires me. So that's where I'm like, you know what, I'll do this. I will update the community with what goes on in the community and what goes on in the insides of Bakugan, and yeah, hopefully people will enjoy it. And to my surprise, you all really enjoy it. So that's why I keep doing what I do. Do you think the Bakugan team would make a TCG video game? So, according to Ventus Knight, apparently Champions of Vestroia was supposed to be a TCG simulator, but then they changed it at the last minute. So, I got no doubts that they will probably consider making a TCG video game, but right now, I don't think that's anytime soon. What's your favorite Ultra and Core Bakugan? I like Hydronoid Ultra, and my favorite Core Bakugan, I think, would have to be Fangzor X Mantanoid, or even the Nilius cores from AA. Those are really cool designs. I really like Nilius cores from Armored Alliance. What is your favorite show of all time? Oh my god, that is a good question. Favorite show of all time. I grew up watching so much shows. Drake and Josh, iCarly, Malcolm in the Middle, SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What else? Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. My favorite show of all time. Oh my god, that's really hard to. That's just really hard to answer because like I have a whole bunch of different shows, but I don't want to avoid your question. So if I had to pick one out of like all the shows that I have watched, I would have to say Friends. Actually, Friends was like a really cool story and had like really cool characters and was really funny. And I didn't watch Friends when it was airing, but I watched it when it was on Netflix, and I just binge watched that whole series, and it was amazing. One of the best shows of all time. No doubt. What is your favorite game on a Nintendo Switch? Well, recently I just started playing Pokemon Unite because it came out, so I've been playing that a lot, and I think that's my favorite Switch game right now. But in terms of like what I played before this question was written, Super Smash Bros, Mario Party, you know, any kind of multiplayer game, I would really like. Mario Kart as well. So so around those lines. Do you like other monster collecting franchises like Digimon and Pokemon? Yes, I love Pokemon. I have played and watched Pokemon since I was a kid, and recently I just got into the Digimon TCG, so yeah, there's that. If you could redesign any Bakugan from the reboot series, who would you choose? Oh god. You know what? I think I would choose Gortheon, because, you know, that's not really cool. Villock is sorta inaccurate. Like the Villock core, it's a little bit inaccurate. Yeah, I think that's about it. Other than that, this is a very hard quest. This is kind of a hard question to read, like redesign any Bakugan from the reboot. Oh, maybe Nilius's core from Battle Brawlers or Battle Planet. Favorite Legacy Series Bakugan and favorite Battle Planet Armored Alliance Geogan Rising Bakugan. Favorite Legacy Series Bakugan Hydronoid. Favorite Battle Planet Bakugan Hydronoid. Armored Alliance. I think I'll have to go with Enoch. And Geogan Rising Bakugan. Geogan Rising. I'll have to go with Fenneca. Which Bakugan continuity, OG, Text, or reboot you prefer and why? I really prefer the reboot because that's what I'm into right now and what I'm covering and all that, and what's gotten my channel off the ground and what interests you guys, and it's still going on right now. But the reboot, it definitely has like better designed Bakugan. It has the TCG, and it's just an overall fun time. What episode from the original first Bakugan season 1 is your most favorite? Mine was the battle between Naga and Drago, but there are a few good ones I really like. But yeah. I actually like that that episode where Dan, Shun, and Masquerade did that triple brawl. That was a really cool episode because like Masquerade debuted Hydronoid and just sent Reaper to the Doom Dimension, and that three-way was just like really awesome to see. So yeah, I really like that episode. If you could choose a Bakugan to come back in the reboot, which would it be? Reaper or Exedra? One of those two. Those would be really cool to see. Are you planning on doing reviews of movies and or episodes from other TV shows or just Bakugan episodes? I reviewed Wish Dragon. That was one that I did that's not Bakugan related. If I was to do movies or reviews of TV shows and stuff, I definitely would do that. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that though. But let me know if you want to see that in the comments down below. What is the appeal in Bakugan that you feel draws you back into it the most? The toy designs is definitely what draws me in the most, and the overall mechanic of rolling stuff onto the board and playing cards during the game. That is, to me, a very revolutionary thing, to incorporate toys with skill into a card game. So yeah, that's definitely one of what draws me in the most. Name any character from Legacy series that you want to be in the reboot. Alice, where did your Twitter handle catchphrase, "Thank God for Rapid Fire," originate from? Oh my god, I guess I have to explain this, huh? Well, thing is, I'm not really that much of a religious person, and but you know, "Thank God for Rapid Fire" is really catchy, right? I really love Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire really saved my neck in practice matches before, and I once went "Thank God for Rapid Fire," and I'm like, you know what? That's a good catchphrase. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. I need a catchphrase. Let's just use "Thank God for Rapid Fire." So I hope that answers your question. Is it just me, or have Ultra Bakugan severely declined in quality in Geogan Rising? In my opinion, Geogan Rising Ultras are loose, floppy, have bad proportions, and just don't look good. If you want to talk about bad proportions, have you seen Drago's Ultra form in Battle Planet? He has 2 feet that stick out for his ball. But Geogan Rising Bakugan, I don't think the Ultras have declined in quality. At least not that I've seen. I have a lot of Ultras like Fenneca, I have Drago, and I have Falcron, but their qualities, they're not that bad. I can close them easily, they don't break on me, and they don't at all feel floppy. So I don't know what Ultra Bakugan you've been getting, but for me personally, I don't think they've declined in quality. I think, if anything, they've improved. Do you do your recordings in your bedroom, or do you have a separate room dedicated to recording your channel? No, I do all of it in my bedroom. This is all my office, my den, my hideout, my secret base, and my bedroom. This is where I do all the recording and where all the stuff happens. What would your team of 3 Bakugan be if you were in the old and reboot show, regardless of stats in a real life game or role they played in the show? My 3 Bakugan in the Legacy series would be Reaper, Reaper, Exedra, and Hydronoid. And then in the reboot show, I guess it would be what I'm using right now, Hydronoid, Enoch, and maybe Dragonoid X Tretorous. Wait, no, not Dragonoid X Tretorous. Fangzar X Mantanoid, maybe? It's really hard to pick because it's just there's just a lot of Bakugan that I really like from the reboot. But at least Hydronoid has to be one of them on my team. Well, I suppose I'll pose a question. I know you are a big Darkest fan, however, of the 6 factions, which would you least want to play and why? Come on, Evie, you already know the answer to this. How long have we known each other? I would not play Ventus. I don't like green, and Ventus, I just don't like its playstyle. What direction do you want to see Bakugan go next? I want them to start putting LGS and competitive scene like out and start promoting the TCG more. That's the direction I want it to go. What is something you would change from the Bakugan anime? I would change the writing, actually. I would change the writing and the plot points to like make it a little bit more dramatic and make it a little bit more sense. You know how like in Geogan Rising, my reviews, there are like 6 filler episodes in a row or something, like at least a month's worth of filler episodes. I would change that and just focus more on like building lore, building world, and building story, building character. Those filler episodes did practically nothing except just be silly fun. I will use that time to try and build up lore and character for the Geogans and for Villock having a motivation for what he wants to do. So yeah, that's probably what I would change from the reboot anime. Aside from rapid fire, what do you think is the best faction gameplay gimmick? My personal favorite thus far is Stoke. Besides rapid fire, Sync is a very good one. Sync got its way into the meta because of Fallen Strike and Howling Shell Bomb, and yeah, I think it was Howling Shell Bomb that really like made Sync get onto the map, because there are cards like Aqua Freeze Beam and Fallen Strike that makes Howling Shell Bomb a plus 1000 card become a free play. So there's that. Sync is definitely on the map for what is a very good gameplay gimmick. Did you ever get your hands on a heavy metal dual Hydronoid? The demand for those legacy toys have gotten crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. It has gotten crazy, but I've never had a heavy metal dual Hydronoid. I would like one, but I've never had one. Do you feel like you've done something important and relevant for the Bakugan community? And what other plans do you have after Bakugan? Do I feel I've done something important? I don't know. I think that's up to you guys to decide that. I think everybody that makes content for Bakugan, I feel has actually contributed something to Bakugan. You know, you have great guys like Kimbo that does like openings, Ruby Dragonoid, you have Briar 626, you have like Kali Nova, Jet Kouzo does awesome work, the Detective, and just so much Bakugan content creators like Materu, Articuno Wing, and so many others. I want to list them all, but like there's just so many that I can't. I feel like everybody that makes Bakugan content has contributed at least something to Bakugan, so there's that. Can we get an update on your Bakugan collection? Well, okay. So nothing really too new. I got myself one of those limited edition Pirates Fight Paragons. Oh yes, completed my Nelia shelf, and also the Winton shelf. And actually, this Falcron is very special because this one was actually autographed by Josh Graham himself. He sent me this right out of the blue, and he just like went and autographed it for me, and it's super special, and I'm never getting rid of this, so thank you, Josh. Holy crap, I just pushed trucks out of the way. And yeah, and there's also the Leah shelf. So that's cool. That is my showcase shelf right now. Then on top of my TV, there's some even more diamonds, but I don't have I do not have a Ajit shelf, or a lightning shelf, or a Shun shelf. This one's an extra Fenica core. So until I can find a place for these, they're staying on top of my TV. And then I have a shoebox full of Bakugan that I don't use. I don't know if you want to see all these, but I just don't use any of these Bakugan, I just put them here. Well guys, that about does it for this Q&A video. Thank you all so much for asking and participating. You are absolute legends. And if I didn't get to your question, I sincerely apologize. But let's get on to the winner of our giveaway, where you will win a bunch of unopened products, including 5 different Diamond Bakugan. So our winner for this giveaway is Watermelon23. Congratulations. You have 24 hours to collect your prize. You can email me your proof of identity and your proof of entry. You have 24 hours to claim it, and I will ship it to you as soon as possible. So thank you all so much for participating. Subscribe if you're new around here, and definitely leave a comment down below what you guys thought of my answers. Thank you all so much, and remember, thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!